Plaintiff Cherry Moore met the defendant when they were exotic dancers, and they dated for 6 months. Cherry says the defendant is bisexual, and she cheated on her with at least 6 men, and Cherry's suing for property damages. Defendant Tiffany DeRoe feels Cherry should have been okay with her seeing other men, as long as she wasn't seeing other women. Tiffany insists her ex-girlfriend caused the damages to Cherry's home, and she's countersuing for unreturned property.
Start with you.
I met the defendant about in 2006. We were exotic dancers at the same club. I quit shortly after. Maybe I danced for about a year, but I still remained good friends with her. We did a lot of girl stuff, hung out. A year after that, we dated briefly about 6 months. I am a full-blown lesbian. She is bisexual. With that being said, it just was not working.
What do you mean by full-blown?
Excuse me?
What does that mean?
Not true.
I think it should just been, I'm a lesbian and she's bisexual. When you say full-blown, does that mean you are really, really?
Yes. You know, there's some lesbians.
Some that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But you know what you're doing.
I know. I'm 1,000% sure what I'm doing.
So that means I'm a full-blown man. All right, I got the point then. I just wondered what the point of that full-blown part was. All right, go ahead. So you all dated
about 6 months. She was caught within that 6 months. She was probably caught with 6 different guys within that 6 months. Me calling her, "What are you doing?" "I'm with this guy." Me going, you know. So it was too much. It was probably best for us just to be friends. We still had we had a lot in common, but we still remain friends. Hung out, same shopping, things of that nature. December 31st, 2010, I hosted a lesbian New Year's party. Tiffany was invited. She was invited to bring whoever she wanted to bring. She brought a date that I guess she did not inform that she was bringing her date to her ex-girlfriend's house. The party got kind of dead a little bit after the ball dropped. We decided to play Truth or Dare to liven up the party. It came out, someone asked a question about anybody in the house that I had a previous relationship with, and I said, of course, Tiffany. Her date got infuriated. There was about 20 to 30 drinks, water, a cooler that we had ice and, you know, drinks sitting in. Her date immediately picked that up and threw it onto Tiffany. And from there, it was like a big water fight in my living room. We were listening to music on my laptop that was sitting out my desktop computer. Everything caught major water damage. They slugged everything that they could slug in the house on each other.
That's the property damage you're suing for?
Yes.
Before we get to the specifics of the damage, let me allow her to tell me some background.
Most of that is true, but she's bisexual just as well as I am.
Not true. So not true.
Go ahead.
Cherry's just jealous because I'm dating other people. Clearly, that's what it is.
Sounds like that.
Back.
Well, sounds like she prefers an exclusive relationship. That's all.
I mean, yeah, but if we could all just be together, then that would be fine by me, you know?
Do you hear her?
Bottom line, you don't want an exclusive relationship with one person. Is that what you're saying?
I want an exclusive relationship with 2 people. A guy and a girl, and she don't want to see it my
well,
way.
The answer is no, right?
That's not exclusive.
Right.
It is.
That's why I say the answer is no. Right? She does not.
In my world, it is.
We on Earth.
She said in her world they can't count.
Come back.
Leave her alone. She said she can't count. Go ahead. Because exclusive is 1.
Okay.
You say exclusive, you want exclusive 2.
Yeah.
So go ahead, man.
And we did work together. We dated for a few months, true enough. We were still friends up until that whole situation happened.
Is it just like she said?
Yes, kind of, sort of, not really. Because it was just the first date. So I didn't feel like
Your
I had
answer
to
was
meet.
yes, kinda, sorta, not really. Go ahead.
That's exactly.
I'm very clear.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
It wasn't her business for me to tell her that we were dating. It was a first date, and
That's a lie.
I didn't expect for her to throw anything or anything like that. It wasn't.
Who did the throwing?
It wasn't the first
Your date?
Yes, it was a first date.
That's
How
enough.
do you know?
Your date did the throwing?
Yes.
She threw drinks also, though, in return. They were rumbling. My TV was knocked over after already having water damage. It was knocked over. Her girlfriend was pulled into the kitchen area. She grabbed bleach. She slugged bleach. Just slugged it.
Not my fault either.
Right into I was gonna call the police that night. I threw her out of my house. If this was someone she was just dating, Tiffany begged me not to call the police, saying that her friend had a lot of warrants doing it with traffic, nothing major. She would take full responsibility, make sure her friend had a good job, she had a good job. She would make sure all my things were replaced.
I was just the middleman.
These things were not just.
You have a list of them?
Yes. It was totally destroyed. Nothing could be salvaged.
The total amount was $3,100?
It was actually $36. She made one payment 2 weeks later for $500.
Okay, let me hear from you, ma'am, about these damages. Do you know of all the damages she just spoke of?
I'm aware of all the damage that was caused. However, I was
This
still
is a
the
promissory
victim.
note.
She signed something saying she would pay you?
Yes.
Let me see that. Did you, ma'am?
I did.
So what's your defense today then?
Because
you
I
were a
was just-
victim. Now you
I was
part of
the
that drama.
middleman.
She's shown you she was jealous.
I didn't think
And you're
that
gonna
it
bring your new girlfriend and rub it
wasn't
in
like
her
that,
face.
Your Honor. It was just it was a date, and I didn't think it was gonna go that far. She the one who wanted to play truth or dare. She shouldn't even want to play the game.
It's my house.
So
My party.
What that mean?
I am a full-blown lesbian. She is bisexual. With that being said, it just was not working.
What do you mean by full blown? You say full blown, does that mean you are really, really?
Yes, I'm 1,000% sure what
So that mean I'm a full blown man.
Plaintiff Cherry Moore is suing her ex-girlfriend because she brought her new girlfriend to Cherry's house and she threw bleach everywhere.
You agreed, ma'am, to repay her, so I don't know what your defense could be today. You signed it. Any defense you have today for signing this? You must have felt also that you were...
I signed the note. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I signed the note because I was the middleman. She told me to sign the note saying that the girl was going to give her the money or give it to me to give to her. Me and the girl didn't see each other after that. We gave her the money, the $500.
Is that true? Did you trick her?
No, that's not what the note says.
right.
That's her signature. She
I know.
read it and
She's
everything.
saying you tricked her into signing
did.
so that she could be responsible.
Right.
But I know she has better sense than that.
Not at all.
So how does she owe you for $2,500 for property?
Because I lent her costumes.
She has a lot of nerve after she
outfits.
destroyed all your property.
Right.
She wanted to counterclaim for property. How does she owe you?
I
for
lent her things that she never returned.
Okay. Like what?
Outfits, costumes, clothes, shoes
Oh, from
from our
y'all's,
relationship. Right.
From 5 years ago. You asked for now.
You should have gave it back.
We've been
then.
friends for until
You should have gave it back.
How did you come up with $2,500?
Because I know what I spent. I'm a shopaholic.
Okay, but most of the things that you just mentioned sounded like work clothes, and
They were
thongs
all-
don't cost that much.
If they're custom made, they do. If they're custom made, they do. Those outfits vary from $75 to $100 a piece, and it was clearly more than
How many
25
outfits?
like 30 or 40.
Really?
Yes.
Why didn't you take them with you?
Because I thought I was gonna go back.
All right, when you realized you didn't, why didn't you go and get them?
Because I thought she was gonna bring them back.
No, why didn't you go and get them? Why would you put
Because
the
she
burden
agreed
on
to-
her to bring you something that belongs to you?
Because she came and got them and borrowed them, so she should have been an adult and brought them
I
back.
understand. You abandoned them. If you left them, you abandoned them. You didn't even make an attempt to go in there. You sat back and said, "Oh, she's gonna bring them one day." But do you have
I
any
never
of
heard
her property?
anything. No, I never heard anything about these clothes until just now.
All right.
I've been friends with her for
Strawberry
years.
shortcake costume, you don't remember that one?
I
The
remember
army
it. I
fatigue
don't remember
costume.
owing it back to you though. I don't remember you.
You thought I was just
asking
giving it to you?
for it.
Strawberry shortcake costume.
Yes.
That's my favorite dessert.
And it looked delicious on her. It looked so delicious on her.
Judgment for the plaintiff. Your claim is dismissed. Go ahead.
I see you're still Tiffany. I can get my money. That's all I'm saying. It was never that serious. I don't know why you bring that crazy girl to my house. You know me. I know you.
I didn't know she was crazy.
Hey.
You knew I was crazy, but I didn't know she was crazy.
Okay, I just want my money. That stuff was irreplaceable. I just wanted my money.
I
still love her.
Yeah, we still love each other.